Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Um, so I am, as you see, I am in a different place, different background today, changing a lot of places. So get used to it. This will be just for today, but yes, as you see, I am changing like Aquarius time. So we are in the month of change. So that's it. Bueno, sé que probablemente no tenga el fondo no tenga nada que ver con el tema de hoy, porque hoy vamos a hablar sobre, o sea, desde la energía del chakra base, la constelación de Virgo, que mucho no tiene nada que ver con información, pero bueno, es lo que hay hoy. We are not going to have benefit of the books that I have behind, because today we will speak about our topic, which is Virgo, related to the root chakra. So I was just saying that it has some relation with Virgo if these books would be ordered from A to Z, but maybe I would have no idea what they say inside the books, but they will be ordered from A to Z. So it's important to have a bit of this Virgo energy in this time that we are starting today, in this new time, which is the age of Aquarius. Remember that we are coming from Pisces era, and Pisces is expansion. It's like a sun that explodes and creates something, but it doesn't have an order. It just expands, and that's it. It's wow, like a dream that you have no idea how it is, how to handle. And we are entering Aquarius time. And Aquarius is about networks, it's about connection, but also changing, innovating constantly. So these two signs, the one we are used to, which is Pisces, and the one we are going to, which is Aquarius, both of them are very flowing. So water and air. And they have no idea how to fix, how to put the energy into order. So we need a bit of this energy of Virgo for something really important, which is order and purpose. Virgo gives us purpose, gives us order to reach our purpose. So if we don't have that, we can be lost in this air and water. So just to clarify this before I forget in other days, that what we are doing here, speaking about the zodiac signs, is not about how to understand the people that is of this sign or the other, okay? It's not about describing the zodiac signs and that's it. No, it's not about that. What we are doing with this description of the zodiac signs is to understand the archetypes and the attributes that we all share within ourselves, not different people, but ourselves. So all together, that's the goal, to understand that we have the 12 zodiac signs within, that we have all these attributes in ourselves. So if we deny or we don't understand some of them, we are not going to be able to handle the tools that we have within. So if I say, for example, I don't like the order of Virgo because I am much more like Pisces, much more fluent, and much more about dreamer. Okay, I'm a dreamer. So only energy of Pisces will make you dream, will make you live in a dream. But what happened? You will never be able to download and manifest that dream that you have if you don't have a tiny little bit of Virgo. So we have to activate the attributes of each one of the zodiac signs in ourselves in order to be able to awake this potential and to be a coherent being. This is how we are going to build a rainbow humanity for the future. It's not about being all loving each other, it's about activating the attributes of each other within. I say this because I usually have heard about the concept of a rainbow humanity or a rainbow person, a rainbow community. And usually when we say regarding the rainbow, is very related to the concept of the spiritual Pisces. Because remember, we have been working for 2,200 years inside the Pisces era, and we hadn't been accomplished the dream of Pisces. So a lot of people that were living this era, they were needing to make a closure of this dream, creating a humanity like a beautiful humanity, everyone loving each other, all the ethnicities together, so like one and being in peace and so on. So that dream of Pisces. And remember, the reason why the people from this past era awakening its consciousness, the reason why we perceive the idea of a new humanity like a rainbow, like everyone together and living in how to say, living in a dream and so on. This comes from the need of the Pisces era to transcend itself. That's the reason why the spiritual people awakening feels the need of living this rainbow humanity. But that is a utopia connected to Pisces. So what is important to understand is that when we are talking about a rainbow humanity, I'm not speaking about living that peace and we're all together and so on. No, I'm not speaking about that. A rainbow humanity is people that were able to activate the 12 aspects of itself and use it properly with coherence. Okay, and this that we are explaining about the archetypes of the skies are kind of the tools to find if we are working with them or not, if we are denying some of them or not, or holding some of them. So we need to know them in order to see that we are a rainbow person, which is someone that can relate with everyone in balance. And all this rainbow, the only way you can know if you are using it properly, if you are activating its potential, is because of Virgo. So Virgo is the one that says, okay, these are the tools. First one is the red one, then the orange, then the yellow one, and so on. And they are in this order. And once you had this order, you should know what is this one for, what is that one for, what is this one for, and then all together, all this is for this, the purpose. The Virgo energy is the one that will tell us order. You need order in order to accomplish your things. You need to know step by step what is your goal. So the energy of Virgo is the one that many people needs when they ask, how can I do this? What is the next step? What is the procedure? What is the method to use in order to accomplish this or that? That's the Virgo energy. And of course, of course, that for other people that are connected to the subtle planes and like the ones that flow and feel everything, and they say everything's connected, you don't need to follow any rules because everything will come anyway. This usually this usually is telling us about people that expand themselves, but that usually those kind of people are not able to manifest, to do things, because they lost the time, they forget when to do the things. They're lost basically in time, and they say, oh, I forgot about this, well, maybe we can do it in another moment, and so on. So it's very difficult to manifest for that people, which living like that for a Virgo would be like hell. Basically, that's hell for Virgo. So one of the main keys of Virgo is the process. Virgo is talking about the process of everything. Is the one that describes that in order to accomplish something, you need to do step by steps. So, like for example, magic. For other signs, what we see as magic, as alchemy, like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, or something like this, or plumb into gold. This magic that we used to see, for Virgo, that's not magic. For Virgo is, okay, in order for that to happen, it needed something, a process to reach. Okay, we need to make step by step. So we need a recipe to get into that product. So the easiest way to understand this example is, for example, when you cook something. When you're cooking something, for example, a cake, you want to do a cake. So it doesn't matter if you give all the products that you need to make a cake. If the person doesn't follow the recipe, it won't come out. It will be impossible to have the cake. So, for example, speaking about archetypes, not speaking about people, if you give that product to a Pisces archetype and say to that being, you need to make a cake, that person will just put the milk on the oven and then just mix the flour with, I don't know, with something different, and the eggs all full on the sugar. I don't know. And they will be in different quantities and different times. So for sure will be very original, because will be Pisces. So it will be very, wow, that's something really amazing, but won't be a cake. It will be something different and not very well done. But that person will share, of course, everything that person did. But Virgo will follow the recipe step by step. Every product in the amount that is needed, in the amount that is needed, in the amount of time that is needed. So the whole process will be very careful, so you can have the cake. Okay, so we usually see the reality like, oh, look, this thing exists. But the process for it to be, for it to exist, is related to the attribute of Virgo. Okay? What Virgo is explaining us as its attribute is that if you want to create a new humanity, is not it takes more than just wishing for it or dreaming with it, with love. It takes work to do, steps, and time to make it. So the energy of Virgo is something really important that we need to take to activate in ourselves if we are willing to see the results of our purposes. Virgo is part of the Trinity of Earth. So this is the first one of the three aspects that we are going to talk about the Trinity of Earth. So remember that the Trinity of Earth is Taurus in the body, Virgo in the soul, and Capricorn in the spirit. Comenzamos entonces por el aspecto del alma, que es Virgo. So we begin by the aspect of the soul, which is Virgo. Virgo is the bridge, the point of communication between the body, which is Taurus, and the spirit, which is Capricorn. So remember that yesterday we explained how Scorpio is the one that is the bridge between Cancer and Pisces, telling to Cancer, if you want to transcend yourself, you will have to go through all your deepest emotions so you can heal it to face the expansion in Pisces. So let's see what is Taurus. Taurus is the one that usually says, if I have food, if I have bed, if I have a house, that's all I need. Taurus is comfort. I don't need anything else. I'm perfect. And if I have some money in the bank, that's even better. And that's it. So Taurus is the one that is fixed. It says, I am here and I'm not moving from here. So I am very comfortable here. Comfort. That's Taurus. So just to picture this, in the opposite side, in the spirit, we have Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn is kind of the opposite to Taurus. If Taurus is very comfortable there, Capricorn will say, I'm not comfortable. This place is not for me. I'm very uncomfortable here. This could be better. I could find a better way to do my things. I think I'm losing time while I eat. I think that I need to work harder and not sleep so much because I'm wasting time. And I need to do better things for me. I need to work to have better results. And the people that I am living with are very annoying. So of course that Taurus is married and for life and sharing all the life with someone, and of course has a dog at home, and that's his life. And the Taurus one, it's saying, I can stand the dog inside the house, and I should go because I can't stand the person I married with. So I will just leave, and in silence, just leave. Okay, so of course that here I'm not describing much more than archetypes that are outside of the axis. So these two descriptions are not describing the coherence of those signs, are describing the incoherence of those signs. And in the middle, we have Virgo. And Virgo is kind of the mother of that house. Virgo is the mom that says to the sun Taurus, it's time to wake up. Have you done your bed? Arrange your room. Please wash the dishes. Can you go to buy the bread outside? it's time to clean the house, so wake up earlier. And what happened also, that Virgo is that kind of mother with very much love that says, you have to do this, you have to do that. There is a process to accomplish things. You need to put things in order if you want to be a grown up, if you want to accomplish your purposes in life. You have to do things step by step. That's what Virgo says. But also have this mother thing that even if it says so, this archetype will say, I will do it anyway, because Virgo is on service to others. Virgo is in service all the time. So the concept of this Virgo would be telling to the sun, Taurus, you have to do your bed. And in the meantime, when that person is saying that, while Taurus is just washing its face on the bathroom, saying, oh, I can't, I don't want to do it today, and so on, the mother Virgo is saying, you have to do your bed, and suddenly she's doing the bed. So this Virgo aspect is the one that is in service of everyone. So even if Virgo is saying you have to do this and that, they end up doing this. They end up doing that because of service. So this concept of Virgo is that everything that it does is on service to others, is giving a service to the others, but also explaining that you need to do a process to accomplish your goals, that you need to understand the way in which you do a purpose. So said from the point of view of the spiritual awakening, let's explain this. Taurus is precisely the human body or any physical body, because remember, our bodies were designed to survive. So everything that makes us feel good for the body is perfect. So everything that makes us feel pleasure by food, by love, by sexuality, everything is something that makes us much more safe in life. So Taurus is basically the body that gets used to the things, that repeat things. So it is used to to be comfortable and not to change at all. The way in which we can, the way in the spiritual awakening, Taurus needs to change. So it's so fixed that when we discover the spiritual path, the Taurus person, the archetype of the people, we say, I need to change the way I eat. I need to change the way I act. I relate with people. I need to change my work. I need to change everything in my life. So that takes effort. And that is Capricorn. Capricorn is saying, if you want to reach the divine enlightenment, we need to work hard on changing all the things. We have to change all the things. Of course, that we have this Taurus that is very comfortable with everything. And when we describe now Capricorn, this being that says we need to work, we need to make it better, we need to work hard in order to get enlightenment and so on, to go from the Taurus point of view to the Capricorn is really difficult, because it's totally the opposite. For a Taurus to change immediately to Taurus is like death, is hell, because Capricorn is never pleased with anything. Capricorn is all the time uncomfortable with everything and every decision that it does. So will never take its time to enjoy life. And of course, Capricorn will always say, we need to do it better. We need to work harder because we will get this better. And suddenly for Taurus, when it turns to the spiritual meaning of Capricorn, it's totally hell, because you cannot sleep, you're tired because you're working hard, you have to change everything, and there's no reward in what you do. It's like it's never enough, and you never had something back, like it's too much, and I did all this effort for nothing, and and I'm tired, I'm hungry, and so it's very, very heavy for a Taurus to go straight to Capricorn. So that's why for this Taurus being to not get desperate by the spiritual conflict, the spiritual concept of Capricorn, it needs something in the middle, and this bridge in the middle is the soul of Virgo. Virgo is the one that says to Taurus, if you want to reach the enlightenment through the doctrine of the spirit, you need to go step by step. So the mom in Virgo is the one saying, let's change tiny things day by day. So if you like to sleep, so let's go to put an alarm every day at 8 a.m., for example, so you get used to wake up every day. Let's change a little bit of food every day. Let's change a different action every day, slowly, step by step. Okay, so Virgo is the one giving a method for the Taurus to change into the spiritual world of Capricorn. So this process of Virgo is the one that helps the Taurus body to become a spiritual Capricorn. As I said, we all have these attributes in our body, in ourself. So sometimes when we don't know how to handle it, we need someone with that sign in our life to help us know how to do it. So in the negative aspect, of course, if this Virgo is not in balance, we'll try to control everything all the time. Because when the things are not going as that person is expecting to, the Virgo energy tries to handle, to manipulate everything, and becomes a little bit hypochondriac. So it tries to control all the things because that person thinks that anyone can do it better than them. So it tries to do everything for the other ones to control and to handle the situation. So that's the wrong aspect of Virgo, okay? The one that says, if you don't do it well, I will do it for you, because we all can die if this is not like perfect as it is supposed to be, okay? That's the wrong aspect of this sign when it's not in balance. So of course that the opposite sign in the other side of the astrological wheel, we have Pisces. So of course Pisces is the chaos, is expansion, and has no rules. And for Virgo, this is like hell. This is like terrible. Virgo, Pisces is this expansion that doesn't have any rule, that loves to sleep, that doesn't understand anything, and Virgo is the one that needs to understand everything to put all that in order, and can stand the energy of Pisces. So as I said in Spanish, the image would be of Pisces coming from the forest, getting all dirt in home, saying, hey, I just found my friends in the forest. and Virgo with the broom behind, trying to clean everything. So that would be the image. So that would be the concept of Virgo. Attributes that we need to activate in us, but in balance. The vibration for today is Bo. The statement for today is I am material nourishment. The code for today is right. If we take the visible as the outer world and the invisible as the inner world, our eyes will always see the up and out position that we call north. This way, no matter where we are on a sphere, looking north, we will know that the right will always be on the east. The sun delivers the light, and for that is interpreted as right, as someone who delivers from the heart its own light, the doer force that expresses what is felt and thought. Bueno, let's go to the alignment. Sit comfortable, close your eyes, and think about your breathing. Take a deep breath and start to become aware of the space that surrounds you, the place where you find right now. Try to order in your mind all the things that are around you, the objects, the colors. Try to think about all of them for a while. I can imagine like doing lists around me where I put all the things that I find around me. I can put frames in that list, books, chairs, windows, all the things that I can count, even the colors. I become aware that being conscious about all the objects that surrounds me makes me aware of the tools that I have. So now I make imaginary list of the group of people that I use as tools in my life. The people at work, family, friends, relationships. Just think about them and count them. Now try to be very sincere with yourself and think about to whom of those people and to which of those objects are you putting all your control? Which ones you want to control? I think now of all those things that I want to transcend, that I want to lead from this material world, all this control, all the things that I just want to transform of me and that are very hard to change. I take all these concepts with my hands and bring them through my body, chakra by chakra. Ankles, knees, root, sacrum, plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown, and I expand these concepts through the torus all around me, creating the earth, floating in this space surrounded by stars. In front of me, I see Virgo constellation. With my hands, I take the information from this Virgo constellation, from the stars, making it into nourishment for my physical aspects, for them to find a path to live plenty here and now. I am the material nourishment. I am the material nourishment. I am the material nourishment. Take a deep breath, and each one at its own time, come back here and now. Thank you everybody for being there as always, and see you tomorrow at the same time.